Prime Minister condoled the death of former Bangladesh Prime Minister Khaleda Zia. He's taken to social media platform X. He says, and I quote him here, deeply saddened to learn about the passing away of former Prime Minister and BNP chairperson Begum Khaleda Zia in Dhaka. Sincerest condolences to her family and all the people of Bangladesh. May the Almighty grant her family the fortitude to bear this tragic loss. As the first woman Prime Minister of Bangladesh, her important contributions towards the development of the country as well as India-Bangladesh relations will always be remembered. He then says, I recall my warm meeting with her in Dhaka in 2015. We hope that her vision and legacy will continue to guide our partnership. May her soul rest in peace. That's the message that's coming from Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Siddhant Mishra, my colleague, joins us with more details. A first comment that's coming from the Prime Minister. News came in early this morning, Siddhant. How are world leaders reacting? This becomes all the more important, not to take away from the fact that this is a huge loss for the BNP, but all the more important leading up to elections in the country.
Well, that's right. This particular death of Khaleda Zia has created a political vacuum in Bangladesh's politics because, Kritsween, from the very beginning, Khaleda Zia and Sheikh Hasina were seen as the torchbearer of democracy. In fact, when you compare their parties, their politics with the other groups existing in Bangladesh, like Jamaat-e-Islami or the newly formed NCP, or the other political groups. Perhaps they are modern in their approach, democratic in their approach, and always adopted liberal policies in comparison with the other existing groups in the politics of Bangladesh. In fact, Prime Minister Modi also extended condolences to the family of Khaleda Zia. In fact, he posted the two pictures of him with Khaleda Zia during Prime Minister Modi's visit to Bangladesh in 2015. And in fact, a month back, Kritsween, Prime Minister Modi also posted a message on X extending his support to the family of Khaleda Zia for treatment and medical purposes. When Prime Minister got to know that she's not keeping well, she's critically serious and is admitted to hospital, immediately Prime Minister Modi extended help and support. Now, as far as BNP's politics is concerned, in the first tenure of Khaleda Zia, they had very neutral policy for India. In the second tenure, because they formed government with Jamaat-e-Islami, they tilted towards Pakistan. In fact, Parvez Musharraf visited Bangladesh during that time. Now, in recent times, BNP was critical of Indian government's policy because they always thought that Indian government is cozying up with the Sheikh Hasina. But in last 2 years, there was a high-level BNP delegation which visited India. In fact, the Indian High Commissioner in Dhaka met senior BNP leaders, and especially the tone of Tariq Rahman when he addressed crowd in Bangladesh. Perhaps it was not anti-India. If it was not pro-India, then it was also not anti-India. It was India neutral. Yeah. So as I said, that these two parties are the torchbearers of the democracy in Bangladesh in comparison with the other existing groups. So definitely, if tomorrow BNP comes in power, then India would be engaging with the BNP.
Well, a lot could change given this development leading up to elections in Bangladesh. Siddhant, many thanks for joining us with those details. Shifting our focus to the other big story we've been tracking, there's nationwide outrage.